G'day te whānau, my name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I'm trying to create a sense of abundance on a smaller income. Welcome to my cash stuffing for Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day. Let's get into it. You'll see I've got $3.40 there and I usually have $4.40. $100 of what I usually stuff is in my bank to pay for my power bill. And that's my fault for going bananas at a yarn market and buying too much yarn. So this week food is getting $70 and that's because I don't have the kids there staying with their dad, but I do need to buy like laundry detergent and I like to buy it in bulk from the warehouse, so yeah, hence the $70. Petrol is going to get its regular $50. Oh, and the car passed its warrant today, like it got a full pass. One of the back tyres, you'll remember earlier on in the year I kind of freaked out and rotated my tyres. I'm glad I did, it was a good call, and one of my back tyres is quite low, but it passed, so yay. Anyway, there's no fun to be had. That fun money I usually, I put it aside to spend on the kids more than anything, so I'm going to be putting it into my revolving binder in a wee minute in the family fund, and we'll spend it next week. The last week of the school holidays I always have the kids, and the first week they go to their dads. Right, so this is my revolving binder. This is the one that I don't keep big balances in, but I still need my notes to work out what I'm doing. Sorry folks, talk amongst yourselves. And I am back. I was going to record you a video that showed you what my goals were for the next 3 months, but full disclosure, I haven't finished doing the page. I do have 3 things in mind. They're quite stretch goals. They're to get my education and Christmas funds up, like by adding $460 to education and $450 to Christmas, and funding a mini break to Wellington. I guess part of the reason why I haven't filled this in is that does feel like too much of a stretch. More thinking required. Anyway, this is what I'm doing this week, so I'll just put it over to the side. Right, pin money is going to get $20. You might be thinking to yourself, what are you going to do with all those $50 notes? Well, let's skip household for a minute. I know in beauty I'm going to be putting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's just consolidate and put the 10, so beauty has 60 now. Household was going to get 20. This might be a bit hard to keep up with. I should have probably consolidated before I went on camera, but anyway, we'll see what we can do. Well-being, I was going to give 5 to. Let's have a look what's in there. I've got 40 and no 5s. Alright, let's do clothing, come back to well-being. Clothing was going to get 10. And I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 in there. So I can go 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's swap that out first, then put the $10 in. 50, 60, 70, 85. I do have to buy the kids some underwear, but other than that there's not anything coming up. Hobbies, I was going to give 10 to, and it has 5. Just remind me, I need to go back and do well-being. If I forget, I'll get to the end and be like, why have I got extra money? And it'll be well-being as well. Family fun. This is one I can swap out, one of those 50s, I think. I'm going to give it 30, so let's do that and give it a count, and then we'll see what we can do about consolidation. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 15. So we can do that. So 115 in family fun. Gifts, we do have a child's birthday party coming up, so I thought I would put something in here this week. And I wanted to put 5. Do you know what? Giving misc. What I might do is miscellaneous is going to get 5. So let's give it a 10. Revolving gets its 5. But I'm missing family funds fine, gifts is missing out, and giving I was going to do a scratch off. So let's do that. This is from Ellie on Earth. Forgive me, I'm going to take it slightly off camera. This spongy surface isn't very good for scratch offs. I know, if I use this. So $4 from the old Grumpy Cat is going in there. It's 2 2s. Giving now has 5. Nine, 10, 12. Right, so I can put that aside, put a 10, 12. Giving's all sorted. Well, Being's going to get its $5. Cool, cool, cool. Let's, I'll just put it on top of Grumpy Cat for now. Let's put this away until next time. And we're all done. Oh. Allowance. I do need to give my daughter an allowance. She might be getting whatever's left over. She will get $15, but I'm not sure the denominations just yet. So I've done that. I've done that. Yes. Yes. Clothes got something. Hobbies got something. Fun got a bit. Gifts, yes. Giving, yes. Miscellaneous. Cool. Right. With my sinking funds, I'm still hoping to put some into my savings challenges that I do on a Sunday, because they help bolster these things up. So I'm just going to put some money into strategic accounts. I'm going to put 10 into education. I do need to get another blouse for my daughter. So 10 plus 7, 10 plus. So there should be $50 in there. So let's put 20 in and take 10 out. So it's $50 cash. The tracker shows a lot more because I'm just tracking how much I'm saving, but I am paying the bills as we go. Vision I'm going to skip over, except that I can do some consolidation here. So 5, 10, 20. Excellent. So Vision has $40 on hand and $100 in the bank, earning some interest. Health is going to get 10, so that's 2 blobs. So health right now has 50, 70, 80, 90. Oh yes, I haven't updated this tracker. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yes, I have done. 50, 70, 80, 90. Good. Just had to catch myself. Dental's not going to get anything. It does have 100, 200 in the bank and $50 sitting there. It's as consolidated as can be, really. So we'll leave it alone. Cats, they're going to get 10. That's 2 toe beans. You guessed it, I'm going to swap those out before I put the money in. So that's consolidated, and then I'm putting the 10 in. So we've got 50 there and 150 in the bank, so 200 all up. Car, I've just done the warrant. Forgive me if I already said this, but the warrant passed with flying colours. Yeah. I've had a tricky year this year with finances. You know, I really felt like I'm on the back foot all the time. So it's so awesome to have something go right. I need to take 60 off, so I'm just using cheap acetone nail varnish remover. Just supermarket stuff. It works really well on Sharpie. It's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. No. 1, 2, 3, 100, 1, 2, 3, 200. 300, 400, 425, I'm going to put nothing in here. I'll just write it on the back. What are we? 10, 7, 440 plus 30. 470. Right. $425. 450. There we go. That's correct. 470. Yep, 470. And I'll just put this 500 in here, because at the end of the month I might put the cash in the bank and get that back up to 500. And new phone isn't getting anything today, but it's got $40. Yeah, and we'll just leave it at that. All good. Right, let's do my celebrations binder. Last week I scratched $15 for birthdays. I have put these on Buy Me a Coffee. I finally got around to doing that. And thank you for your patience. I've got to be honest, I've been, June, really struggling with not having my meds, and yeah, pain and fatigue have just taken over. Right, so there's $100 in the bank. 110, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70. 170. Let's scratch for next week. Might as well do this one. Ugh, I've scratched a biggie, but that's okay. So 25 for next week. Let me just write that down. After next week, that will boost me up to nearly $200 in my birthdays, which is, I allot the kids $100 each for their birthday presents, and then other family, close family, get $50 each. Although I do have a family member turning 50 this year, and I want to make him an extra special cake. Celebrations, that's where I have my matariki. I'm not replacing that yet. But Christmas, oh, friends, I have finished this. It took a while, but this is my last little advent to put in. Yep, just double checking. So thank you to Madeline Budgets who sold me this. It was a really cool little challenge to do. Here's the $20. I also did a challenge of my own to contribute to my Christmas funds. And I've got $250 in the bank. So $250, $270, $290, $310, $330, $350, $60, $75, $375. And we're halfway through the year. So I feel like this is one of the key sinking funds that I want to be focused on in the next 3 months, because I like to buy presents and stuff early, and I don't really want to be stressing about saving for Christmas in the last 3 months of the year. Things get hectic as it is. So yeah, we'll just sort of focus on this and see how much I can bulk it up. I know in previous years I have saved $800 to do all of Christmas. That's the food and gifts and everything like that. But I'm thinking about ways to really pare things back, and part of that would be like actually asking family to help with the food costs and things. I mean, I like doing the cooking and that, but yeah, as our kids get older as well, their views on Christmas change. Travel, I'm going to give 10 to. I've only got 5s left in my tray now, dang. Alright, so travel's got 20 in cash and 150 in the bank, so 170. in an ideal world, I would like to be able to go visit some friend in Wellington. She moved up at the end of it started this year to Wellington, and you know, she has a child about squirrel's age, and we miss them. We'd love to go and visit with them, but we'll just have to see how things go. And events is going to get 10 today, so it has 55, 65. Slowly but surely we'll just build that up. Right. So I have $20 left because there's the 3 5s and there's that. And I have done something wrong. Oh no. That should be allowance money for my daughter. But I also need to do so let's put that aside. That's for Daughter Dearest. I need to do my weekly challenge, which is $10 this week. So I'm going to take it out of rollover change. So I've got that 5 there, and I've got another 5 so I can make it. Let's pop that in there. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting this away. The rest of that rollover change I'm just going to count up and put it in Pearl, my elephant. Savings elephant. So I've got $3.50. I was lucky I had enough there to help myself out. I've done the maths wrong somehow. Alright, so let's put this in Pearl. I'll say kia ora, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you on Sunday for a little bit of a low value stuffing. Or no, I shouldn't say that, let's be positive. For a bit of a savings challenge Sunday.